Alright, here we go, guys. We are in 1929. We're going to do the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the Chicago Cubs. There we go. We're doing the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the Chicago Cubs. The pitches will be Billy Grimes versus Charlie Root. I think I've done one of these already before. I may have done it in MP3, but I had to do this in here for a specific reason. We're going to bring it up as we go along here. Here's our starting lineup for both teams. Sparky Adams will be starting off for Pittsburgh, playing shortstop. Lloyd Warner, I believe he was Big X, was the center. He was Little X, Little Poison. The center field. His brother Paul, Big Poison, is playing right field. Pie Traynor will be the third baseman. George Grantham will be the left fielder. Earl Sheely is our first baseman. Dick Bartell is at second base. Charlie Hargreaves is the catcher, and Billy Grimes is the pitcher. We will post the lineup, their records of 4-19-29 normal as we go along here. For the Chicago Cubs, Woody English will be our shortstop. Clyde Beck will be our third baseman. Kiki Kyler will be at right field. Raja will be at second base. Hack Wilson's the center fielder. Riggs Stevenson's left fielder. Jolly Charlie Grimm will be the first baseman. Michael Gonzalez is our catcher, and Charlie Root is the pitcher. We always play this. The reason why I did this is, now it'll be the Chicago Cubs, by the way. So let's play ball. Okay, guys and girls, whoever you want to watch, this is really Wrigley Field in the 1920s, okay? This is why I did this game, just to give you the history behind it, too. Note, there is no ivy. This was the original scoreboard in Wrigley Field in center field, and there's the bleachers over here. But this was the most unique thing. This was not there, okay? And that's what Wrigley Field looked like back in the 1920s. Without further ado, we're going to start the game off. We'll set this up to real-life stats, what they had back in 1929. You're not going to find much, I can guarantee you that. I just did another game. It was a great 3-1 game between the St. Louis Browns and the Chicago White Sox. Played wonderfully. Coming up to bat for the Pittsburgh Pirates will be Sparky Adams. Sparky Adams batted .260, had no home runs, 11 RBIs. In 1929 with the Pirates, and here's the first pitch by Charlie Root, who was 19-6 and 3.47 ERA. Here's the pitch. It is a 4-1-3. And that's heading out towards left field. It steps back and fly ball. Stevenson drifts over to his right. Now there's the foul line, and he makes the catch. Adams is out with one down. Lloyd Warner batted .353 for the beloved Pirates. He was 5 home runs, 74 RBIs, scored 134 runs. The man can play ball. He only had 6 stolen bases. Obviously, he was a smart runner. Plus, he had a great person behind him. Here is the pitch to Warner. It's a 0-0-4. And here we go. Charlie Root delivers. Warner swings and misses. Goes down on strikes. And we have 2 down in the bottom of the top of the first inning between Pittsburgh and Chicago here at Wrigley Field. Paul Warner's our next batter, the right fielder for the Pirates. He had batted .336 with 15 home runs. Scored 131 runs himself. And had 100 RBIs. And here's the pitch by Root. It's a 982 that's heading out towards the scoreboard in center fielder. Hack Wilson's looking at it, and it's gone. And the score is 1-0 Pirates. Coming up to bat is Pie Traynor. Pie Traynor batted .356 for the Pirates in 1929. And keep in mind, this is before 1930, which was back then. They said the ball was entirely juiced. Wouldn't be surprised, only one ball team had an ERA of under 3. That's in 1930. Pie Traynor had 108 RBIs for the Pirates team. He batted .356. And here is the pitch to Traynor. It is a 5-7-5. That's heading out towards shortstop. Nice hard ground ball. Backhanded grab towards his left. And English throws to Charlie Grimm for the out. But 1 run, 1 hit. Nobody left on. And at the end of the top half of the first inning, it is 1-0 Pittsburgh. Now coming up to bat for the Chicago Cubs will be English, Beck, and Kiki Kyler. Kiki Kyler, who was with the Pittsburgh Pirates in 1927. Coming to bat is Woody English. Woody English batted .276 for the Cubs. 1 home run, 52 RBIs, had 131 runs scored. You guys play some ball back then. Here's the pitch. It's a 9-2-6. That's setting out towards left. A hard line drive. Grantham can't get there in time, and English takes first base. English is at first. Burley Grimes is our pitcher. In case anybody who didn't listen to me yesterday or didn't watch my other game, I think I did this one yesterday. Burley Grimes is the last of the spitball pitchers in baseball in the 20s when they outlawed all the spitball. Anybody who was a legitimate spitball pitcher was still allowed to throw it. Grimes is the last of the spitball pitchers. English is at first. He's going to see if he can make an attempt to steal. You can't go wrong with that kind of a running mark. And unfortunately, he can't get the lead. And here is the pitch to Beck. Chip Beck batted .211. No home runs, 9 RBIs. And here goes the swing. It's a 5-8-2. By the way, if you hear me do it twice, it's because one of the dice did not hit my box, and I do not allow that. So Beck flies out deep towards center field, and it's 1 away. English had the base hit. There we go. Coming up to bat is Kiki Kyler. Kiki Kyler batted .360 for the Cubs, I believe, in 1929. Yes, he did. 15 home runs, 102 RBIs, scored 111 runs, and he's a prolific base stealer himself. 43 stolen bases. He was benched throughout the entire 1927 World Series by the Pittsburgh Pirate manager. Who got into an argument. So he has to get traded. Here he is. Here's the pitch to Kyler. It's a 3-5-6. And that's a nice, sounds like a nice lazy fly ball heading out towards left field. Grantham runs it down, and Kyler is out. And we have 2 down in the bottom of the first. Roger Hornsby, played for the Cardinals for a while. He is a Triple Crown winner at one time, I believe in 1924. He had 39 home runs, 149 RBIs for the Cubs, batted .380. Here's the pitch to Hornsby. It is a 1-2-3. Next pitch, hard line drive over to Adams. He goes right at him, and he makes the catch, and Raja is out. And at the end of 1 inning, we have a 1-0 lead for Pittsburgh. 1 hit for the Cubs. English got the base hit. Due up to bat for Pittsburgh is Grantham, Shealy, and Bartell. And Charlie Root's our pitcher. Did well his first inning out. Grantham is our batter. He batted .307 for the Pirates. 12 home runs, 90 RBIs. Here's the pitch. It's a 5-4-6. And nice fly ball towards left field. Long run for Stevenson, and he makes the shoestring catch. Grantham is out. We have 1 down on a great shoestring catch on a clutch play by Stevenson. And we have 1 down in the top of the second inning. Earl Shealy's up to bat. He's batted .293 for the Pirates, 6 home runs, 88 RBIs. And for everybody's information here, in 1929, let's take a quick look-see here for you guys. Okay. In 1929, the Chicago Cubs hit .303. They had 139 home runs for the season. The Pittsburgh Pirates batted 303, but they only had 60 home runs, but they had 828 RBIs. They and the Cubs were two bad boys back then. And in 1929, this year, the Cubs won the National League pennant, lost the World Series to Connie Mac's A's. We're going to see if that happens again, too. Here's the pitch to Sheely. It is a 2-7-5. That's heading out towards Roger Hornsby. Nice ground ball. He dives up, gets back up, throws the Grimm for the out, and we have 2 down. Dick Bartell is our batter. He's the second base for the Pirates. Batted .302 for the Pirates. Scored 101 runs. 2 home runs, 57 RBIs. Here is the pitch to Bartell for Charlie Root. It's a 6-7-2. And that's a ground ball over towards English. Nice backhanded grab again. English throws over to Grimm for the out, and it is 3 down. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base at the end of 1.5. It is Pittsburgh 1 and the Chicago home team, Chicago Cubs 0. Hack Wilson will be our batter. 1929, Hack Wilson also hit 39 home runs, had 159 RBIs, scored 135 runs, batted .345. Here's the pitch to Wilson. It's a 1-9-7. It's a slider, ground ball over to Trainer. Trainer slices it up, throws over to Sheely for the out, and Wilson is out. 5-3 for all of you guys who are keeping my scorecards with me. Rick Stevenson is our batter coming up. He batted .362 for the very Cubs, 17 home runs, 110 RBIs in 1929. I can't guarantee it's going to happen when I'm throwing the dice, but we'd never know. That's why I enjoy the game. Here's the pitch to Stevenson. It is a 1-9-4. Grimes taking his time. Ground ball to first base. Sheely scarfs up, steps on the bag himself, makes the play unassisted. There are now 2 down in the bottom of the second inning. It's Jolly Charlie Grimm, who eventually became the manager, is up to bat. Batted .298, 10 home runs, 91 RBIs. Here is the pitch to Grimm. It's a 4-3-6. That's heading out towards center field. Little Poison's ready to grab that, and he drifts back over to his left, makes the catch. And 1-2-3 inning 4. The Pittsburgh Pirates also at the end of 2. It's a 0-0 game. Due up to bat for the Pirates will be Hargraves, Grimes himself, and Adams will be up for the second time in the game. Here is the pitch to Charlie Hargraves. He was the catcher. Batted .268, 144, 1 home run, 44 RBIs, and it's going to be a 9-4-9 to the man. That's heading out towards Hack Wilson, center field. Shallow fly ball. Hack's trying to get up there. Can't get there in time. It's a base hit for Hargraves. And Hargraves makes first base. Pirates' second hit. He can steal a base, but he has a terrible lead range. It's up to the computer to see what they want to do. Grimes is up to bat. And they're going to try to get him the lead. Almost had it. Almost had it, folks. Close eye out there. Grimes is up there, going to butt the batter. I should have put the fielders in. It's a 0-1-1. That's heading out towards nice butt. Grimes will field it, steps on the bag for the out. Hargraves is at second base. I should have had the corners in. That would have been better off, but that was like real good butt with that low of a number. That's a sacrifice hit for Grimes. Hargraves will take second base. Adams is the batter. He is 0 for 1 for the day so far. And we can go over into real life stats now for the Pittsburgh Pirates. And here is the pitch to Adams. It is a 2-8-9. That's setting out towards center field. Nice little slider, shallow fly ball. Wilson moves up, makes the catch on the Punch and Judy hitter. And we have 2 down in the third inning. Due up is Lloyd Warner. Lloyd Warner is 0 for 1 also. He struck out. He is Root's only strikeout of the game so far. Here is the pitch to Warner. It is a 4-0-7. That's heading out towards Kyler at right. Nice runners off. Deep fly ball. Could be trouble. He got a late start. Heading towards the wall. And he makes the catch. And Warner is out. That is the third out of the inning. No runs. 1 hit. 1 man left on base at the end of 2.5. It's still 1-0 Pittsburgh. Due up to bat for the Chicago Cubs will be Mike Gonzalez, Charlie Root, and Mr. English. He'll be coming up for the second time in the game. Mike Gonzalez, who is the catcher for the Chicago Cubs, batted a low 240. No home runs, 18 RBIs, had 15 runs scored. Part-time catcher, which back then they used 2 catchers because it was so hard on the body. Here's the pitch to Gonzalez. It's a 3-6-6. And that's going to be out of soft ground ball over towards first base. Shealy flips it over to Grimes, who was covering the bag, and we have 1 down. That's a 3-1 on the play. Charlie Root will be the man who's coming up to bat. Charlie Root himself batted 156, had a home run. And here's the pitch. It is a 9-5-7 to Charlie Root. That's heading out towards center field on a nice slow curve. Deep fly ball. Root's going to try for a triple. It hits the wall. And Warner gets the ball just a tad, but Root is there safe. He is on third. The Chicago Cub pitcher hits a triple to start his game off. He's trying to get his own game running here. And we have 1 down, runner on third. Woody English is up. Woody English's first time up did hit the first base hit for the Cubs. And they are threatening for the first time this game. Pittsburgh Pirates, they're going to play it out there. And here is the pitch to English. It's a 2-6-0. That's heading out towards Paul Warner in right field. Nice fly ball. Warner ranges down the line. He's going to try to make the catch. Root is going to try to tag up here. And Charlie Root comes on in. Here's the throw. He is safe at the plate. And Charlie Root has scored the first run of the game. For the Chicago Cubs, English gets the sacrifice fly to Warner. We have 2 away. The game is tied at 1-1 in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Due up to bat is Clyde Beck. Clyde Beck flew out to Lloyd Warner in center field. Here's the pitch. It is a 3-6-4. And that's heading towards Adams, the shortstop. Picks it, fists it. Adams charges up, throws the Shealy for out on the run, and that is it for the end of the inning. But the Chicago Cubs score a run this time on the sacrifice fly by Woody English. At the end of 3, it is a 1-1 game. We have got ourselves a ball game, folks. A great game being played. Paul Warner is due up to bat. We got Warner, Trainer, and Grantham up. The heart of the Pirate order. Paul Warner's last time out, he scored the only run. He hit a home run out deep out center field. Hack Wilson had to just look at it and hit the scoreboard for the home run. Paul Warner is getting ready to pitch. Here is Charlie Root with the pitch. And it is a 7-5-1. That's heading out towards Kyler at first. Nice shallow fly ball. It will drop in front of Kyler for the base hit. And Warner's on for the second time this game. Warner's a minor threat to steal. If he can get the lead, he's going to have one heck of a stolen base going after him. Charlie Root's out there on the mound. They are on hold. Pie Trainer is the batter. Warner is on first. Let's see what's going to happen here. Here's Trainer. Nobody out. 0 for 1. And Warner's going to try to get the stolen. He's going to try for the lead. It looks like he's stretched out there. No, he can't get a good lead. They throw fire over there. No pickoff made, but the threat is there. And the Pirates may have something going on, folks. Here we go. Here's the pitch. It's a 7-7-6 to Trainer. That's heading out towards right field. And Warner was on the run at the throw of the ball. It was a shallow fly ball. He is going to try for third. And Kyler couldn't get there in time for the hit. Warner advanced over to third base on the throw. And so he says, very successful hit and run play. Warner is on third. Trainer is on first on a great hit and run to Kyler. On a shallow fly ball. Couldn't get there in time to make it. And Grantham is our batter. Last time up, he flew out to Stevenson in the second inning. Runners are on first and third. The corners of the fielders are in to try to save the play at the plate. Here is the pitch to Grantham. It is an 8-4-5. Oh, I'll be darned. Someone's going to try to steal base. That ain't happening. That could be a bad thing. Here we go. It's an 8-1-1. That's heading out again towards right field. Everybody seems to be pulling the ball. Shallow fly ball again, just out of Kyle's reach. They're dropping in on him. They're must be the heavy wind. And Warner will score. Trainer will take second. Grantham's on first with the base hit. And the Pirates take a 2-1 lead on 3 hits here. Coming up is Earl Sheely. He is 0 for 1. Grounded out to Roger Hornsby. Runners are on first and second. Sheely is up to bat on 3 straight hits. Charlie Root could be in trouble here in this game. Sheely is here. The baseballs are just dropping in front of Kyler. Kyler needs it. They're going to try to move Kyler up a little bit. See if that'll help out. And here is the pitch to Sheely. It is a 0-7-1. And big overhand breaking ball by Root. And swing and a miss. And Sheely has struck out. We have 1 out in the top of the 4th inning. Bases are still have runners on first and second. Dick Bartell's our batter. Last time up, he grounded out to English. Over to English. And here is the pitch by Root. It is a 5-4-9. That's heading out towards Stevenson in left field. The runners are off of the pitch. Deep fly ball. Stevens chasing it towards the line. Makes a running catch. Bartell is out. The runners are scrambling to get back to the bases. And they are both safe. On a long fly ball that Stevenson had to run down. There are now 2 down. Trainer is on second. Grantham is on first on a beautiful day here in Wrigley Field. Kind of heavy weather coming in from the lake. Here is the pitch to Charlie Hargraves. It is a 0-0-1. Last time out, Hargraves hit a base hit. But this time, and it's another swing and miss. That is Root's 3rd strikeout of the game. But the damage has been done. 1 run, 3 hits, 2 runners are left on base. At the end of 3.5, it's a 2-1 ball game. The Pittsburgh Pirates over the Chicago Cubs. Coming up to bat for Chicago is Kiki Kyler, Roger Hornsby, Hack Wilson, the heart of the Chicago order this time. So this game's been nothing but a threat to the 4 pitchers. Program is on the mound here in the bottom of the 4th inning. So far, he digs in. He gets to the side. Here's the pitch to Kyler. It's a 2-0-5. That's over towards Trainer. Slide ball, hard ground ball, third base. The throw by Trainer hit the dirt. Gets past Sheely, and it is an error on the throw. Kyler reaches on an error by third baseman Pie Trainer. Roger Hornsby will be coming to bat. Kyler is on. He is going to attempt the steal. No, we're not. We're going to do different here. And it's going to be a 5-3-1 to Roger Hornsby. That's my fault. Over to Sheely. Pitch coming up. Hard line drive. First base. Sheely picks out there. Hornsby is out. Kyler holds on to first. We have 1 down. Kyler's on first base. Hack Wilson is the batter. Kyler is going to go for see if he can go get it. Cannot get the lead to make it. The Grimes is keeping a close eye. Hack Wilson's out here. Here's the pitch to Wilson. It is a 4-8. And it sounds like a lazy fly ball out there. It was a light hit over towards Warner. Warner drifts to his left. He does make the catch. We have 2 down. 2 down in the bottom of the 4th inning. Kyler's on first base. Riggs Stevens is the batter. And they're going to try it. They're going to try to see if they can get something going here. And here is the pitch to Stevenson. It's a 3-1-2. That's heading out towards center field on a slow breaking ball. Runner was going. Deep fly ball. Warner drifts over to his right. Way back there. Makes the catch. And Stevenson is out on a high fly over to Warner. No runs, no hits. 1 man left on base. No runs, no hits, 1 error. No man left on base at the end of 4. It is the Pittsburgh Pirates 2, the Chicago Cubs 1. 2 up to bat for the Pittsburgh Pirates will be Burley Grimes, Adams, and Lloyd Warner. There we go. Burley Grimes got into a sacrifice hit his last time up. Charlie Root and him both are pitching brilliantly. Grimes is pitching a little bit better, though. Here is the pitch by Root to Grimes. It's a 6-2-1. That's a nice fly ball. Slider on a shallow fly ball to Kyler. Kyler did move up. He gets up there, makes the catch, and Burley Grimes is out. The fly ball to Kyler. Coming to bat is Sparky Adams. Sparky Adams is 0 for 2. Flown out to left, flown out to center. Here is the pitch by Charlie Root. It's a 7-1-0. Pitch coming up, ground ball to Hornsby. Hornsby fields it cleanly, fires over to Grimm, and we have 2 down. Lloyd Warner will be our next batter. He is also 0 for 2 today, struck out and flown out. Here is the pitch to Lloyd Warner. It's a 6-0-7. That's heading out towards left field on a deep fly ball. Could be trouble for Stevenson. He caught it late start, lost a little bit in the sun, catches up to it, makes a great catch. And Warner is out. A 1-2-3 inning for the Chicago Cubs at the end of 4 1/2. It is 2-1. It is an official game here at Wrigley Field. And I hope everybody is enjoying it who watches it. If you guys do watch it, please hit like if you like it. And also please leave a comment if you would like to. I would appreciate comments. Let me know if constructive criticism. Always appreciated. Coming up to bat for the Chicago Cubs is the bottom of the order. Charlie Grimm, Mike Gonzalez, and Charlie Root. Charlie Grimm is 0 for 1. He flew out the first time up. Here's the pitch. It's a 4-4-2. It's a spitball, ground ball to second base. Takes the bat hop off Bartell's chest. Recovers just in time to throw to ChC for the out. And Charlie Grimm is out on a spitball. They can call it a sinker all they want. It was a spitball. But they can throw it. It's legal for him. Mike Gonzalez is our batter due up here. He's 0 for 1. Grounded out to the first baseman, who flipped over to Grimes. Here's the pitch to Gonzalez. It's a 2-0-9. That's heading out towards left field on a fly ball. Grantham's right there waiting for it. Makes the catch. Here's 2 down. Due up to bat is Charlie Root. Charlie Root has got one of the 2 hits for the Cubs and has scored the only run on a triple. And here is the pitch to Charlie Root. It is a 7-2-1. That's heading out towards right field. Steps back in. Grimm delivers the ball. Fly ball. And it's Warner squeezes it for the out. There is 3 away. At the end of 5 innings, we have a 2-1 game. Pirates. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for Pittsburgh. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Cubs. Due up, Warner, Paul Warner, Pie Trainer, and Grantham, who set this up the last time for the run in the 4th. Here we go. Paul Warner is 2 for 2. He has the lone home run he has a home run and an RBI and scored 2 runs. Here's the pitch to Warner. It's a 0-2-0. Charlie Root has bared down finally. Nice shake off, ready for the pitch. Strike 3 called right down off the paint, and Warner is out. That is Root's 4th strikeout of the game. Coming up to bat, Pie Trainer. Pie Trainer is 1 for 2. Base hit in the 4th. On a hit and run play. Here it any ground out. Here's the pitch to Trainer. It's a 2-7-4. The pitch, big overhead break ball by Root. Shallow fly ball over towards Kyler. Kyler's drifting to his left. Makes the catch. Trainer is out. Looks like Kyler has learned his lesson from the 4th inning when he was knocked off with 3 straight short hits. They got punched over there. George Grantham's our batter. He is 1 for 2. Base hit in the 4th. Flew out in the 7th. He has the only RBI. He has the 2nd RBI for Pittsburgh. Here's the pitch to Grantham. It's a 7-7-5. That's heading out towards right field. Nice hard line drive. Grantham will stop at first for the base hit as it bounces. And Grantham's on for the 2nd time in the game. Coming up is Earl ChC. He is 0 for 2. Struck out his last time up. Grounded out in the 2nd. Here is the pitch to ChC. It is a 1-3-6. Could be a stolen base. Nope, it's a stolen base attempt instead. Grantham he got it. They got him just in time. Here's the pitch. It's a 6-6-1. And Sheila was a bat. There goes the runner. But Charlie Root walks him and kills the hit and run attempt. That is Root's first walk of the game. And we have runners on first and second with 2 away. Coming up is Dick Bartell. Dick Bartell has flown out and grounded out his last time up. He is 0 for 2. Here is the pitch. It's a 0-9-0. That's a hard line drive right at Hornsby. He has to starts to rise. He gets up there, picks it up out of the air, and that is 3 away at the end of the top of the 6th. It is 2-1 Pittsburgh. Coming to bat is Woody English. He is 1 for 1 today with the RBI for the Cubs. He knocked in Charlie Root. Here's the pitch. It's a 1-3-1. And nice shallow fly ball left field. Grantham squeezes it for the out. English is out this time. And that is 1 away. Coming up to bat again will be Clyde Beck. Clyde Beck is 0 for 2. Here is the pitch to Beck. It's a 6-5-9. And deep fly ball. Grantham floats back. Nice coming back in. And he makes the catch. That is 2 down. Beck is out. 2 down on a fly ball. It fooled Grantham just a little bit. He went out too far. Had to get back in to catch it. And he makes it. Kiki Kyler's our batter. He is 0 for 2. Reached out an error in the 4th inning. Here is the pitch. It is a 5-7-2. High fastball, ground ball over the shot, over to Adams. Adams was going to throw the ball, dropped it out of his glove, and Kyler's on for the second time on an error. Kyler's on for the second time for the second error by the Pirates. Kyler's on for the second time. And he's going to see what he can do this time for the stolen base. Here is the first. He's got the lead. He should be stealing it really easy. And Kyler's off, and he is running, and he steals second base very, very easily. The Cubs' first stolen base of the year. There's 2 down. Roger Hornsby's now the batter. Takes the... It shouldn't have been a sacrifice Sammy, but it helps get Kyler over there. See if they can get the tying run out. Here is Hornsby. It's a 9-0-0. That's heading out towards left field on a slider. Hard line drive. Hornsby's hustling to first. He's heading over towards second. Slides in for the double. And Kyler scores. We have a tie ball game. Kyler scores on Hornsby's running double. Out towards that 381 mark in left field. And we have a 2-2 tie in the bottom of the 6th inning. That's the Cubs' 3rd hit of the game. Hack Wilson is our batter. Hornsby is on second. Hack Wilson is also a threat by himself to hit. And here is the pitch to Wilson. It is an 8-0-4. That's also heading out towards left field. A hard line drive base hit. Hornsby's coming around to score, and he is safe at the plate. Hack Wilson takes first base. The Cubs take a 3-2 lead on a base hit by Hack Wilson. Cubs have put 2 hits together. Rick Stevens is our batter. There is still 2 down. Hack Wilson is on first. Here is the pitch. It's a 6-7-0. And Grimesound looks like he's starting to flake a little bit. It almost hit him, and it's a ball 4. We now have runners on first and second. The Cubs are trying to build something here. Coming to bat is Charlie Grimm. He grounded out to second in the 5th inning. There is runners on first and second. There's 2 down in a very, very tight 3-2 ball game. And they're going to try to see if they can get something going and get some runs in. Here's the pitch to Grimm. It's a 4-0-7. That's heading out towards Paul Warner in right field. There goes the runner. Shallow fly ball. Warner was waiting for it. Makes the catch. That is 3 down. But the Cubs put 2 runs across the plate in the bottom of the 6th inning. 2 runs on 2 hits. 2 runners left on base. And second error by the Pirates, so one of the runs will not count. There'll be an unearned run. And the score is 3-2. We are in the top of the 7th inning on a very tight 3-2 game. Chicago Cubs over the Pittsburgh Pirates. Coming to bat will be Charlie Hargraves, Burley Grimes, or a possible pinch hitter at this stage of the game. And Adams. Here is the pitch to Hargraves. It is a 1-5-6. That's heading out towards center field. And Wilson runs it down for the out. We have one away in the top of the 7th inning. Burley Grimes is our batter, we think. ChC, nope. We have a pinch hitter. The pinch hitter is Adam Komorowski. Adam Komorowski during 1929, he got involved in 127 games. He is normally the outfielder. Had 6 home runs, 97 RBIs. Stole 19 bases, walked 40 times, a hard person strikeout, batted .321, 26 doubles, and 11 triples. He is a very good hitter. And here is the pitch by Charlie Root to Komorowski. It is a 6-3-7. That is heading over towards Charlie Grimm on a nice soft ground ball. Grimm flips it over towards Charlie Root just in time to get Komorowski. And we have 2 down. I like the numbers the way the game plays. Low strikeouts, unlike our modern American League and National League. Sparky Adams is the batter. He is 0 for 3 today. He is grounded out his last time at bat. Here is the pitch by Charlie Root. It is a 4-1-9. Hard ground ball over towards Beck. Beck fields it, throws to Grimm for the out. And that, folks, according to my scoreboard here, my scorecard, my old style scorecard, is the first play to Beck in the entire game. Coming to bat for the Chicago Cubs will be Mike Gonzalez, Charlie Root, and English. New pitcher for the Pittsburgh Pirates is Joe Dawson. Joe Dawson was involved in 4 games with the Pirates. He was on the opening day. Well, this is 1929. They didn't give him the right rosters, and they weren't going to. The historical value is just not there. He had 1 loss, 8.31 ERA, gave up 2 home runs, walked 3, struck out 2. He has, he only faced 41 batters for 8 2/3 innings. Coming to bat is Mike Gonzalez, who is 0 for 2 today. Flew out his last time at bat. Here's the pitch to Gonzalez. It is a 0-9-7. And steps back, shallow fly ball over to Warner. Warner drifts towards his right, makes the catch. We have 1 down in the bottom of the 7th inning. On a great 3-2 game here, Chicago's over the Pittsburgh Pirates. Stepping up is Charlie Root. Charlie Root is 1 for 2 today. He has scored one of the 2. He scored the first Chicago run of the game. Here is the pitch to Charlie Root. That did not make it. We will have to do it again. It's going to be a 4-4-6. Dawson readies the deal. Hard ground ball over to Adams. Adams drops it for the 2nd time. Poor fielding. That's the 2nd error on Adams this game, and Root is on first. Poor fielding by Adams. A 2nd error in this game, and as you can tell, he has an error rate of 10%. It is catching up to him this game. First day jitters, so I can understand. Wood English is our batter. They got Charlie Root on hold. There is 1 down. We are going to see if we can try to advance the man on a hit and run. Here's the pitch. It's a 5-6-6. That's heading out towards right field. Dawson deals. Runners going. Hard line drive. Warner throws it, picks up out of the air. And Charlie Root has to hustle to get back to the bag. He is safe. 2 down on Charlie Root. He's the only one on base right now. Coming bat is Clyde Beck. 0 for 3. Flown out. Grounded out. Flown out. Here is the pitch. It's a 5-1-6. And another one's going out towards Warner on a slow curve, shallow fly ball. Warner's under it, makes the catch, and he has made all 3 outs this game. In this inning, And at the end of 7, it is the Chicago Cubs 3, the Pittsburgh Pirates 2. Charlie Root is still on the mound. He's going to be facing Warner, and Trainer. Sounds like a legal firm, guys. And here we go. Here's the pitch by Root 2. Lloyd Warner, who is 0 for 3 today, struck out and flown out twice. It's an 8-2-3. And that's heading out towards center field. Hard line drive. Drops in front of Hack Wilson as he tried to come up to catch it. And Warner's on with his first hit of the season. Warner's always a threat to steal, just like his brother. Paul's up to bat now. He is 2 for 3. He struck out his last time at bat. Has scored 2 runs and knocked in the home run for the Pirates. He has scored both runs for the Pittsburgh Pirates today. Root is looking to pitch. And the fields are going to be in for the double play ball. And here is the pitch to Warner. An 8-2-8. And they throw to first. Warner drives back. He is safe. They almost picked him off. And here comes the pitch. A 3-2-0. Lloyd Warner almost got picked off. The infield's in. Root kicks. Foul fly ball. Wilson drifts very easily over to his left. Makes the catch. And we have 1 down in the top of the 8th inning on a fly ball by Paul Warner to Hack Wilson. Coming to bat is Pie Trainer. Pie Trainer himself is 1 for 3. Base hit. And we have a timeout. Go, kitty. All right. Okay. That's a good thing I had my hired help. She pointed me the way. Cutie Patootie, better known as Little Boo, Sasha the Terrorist. My little girl over here, a Maine Coon. So here we go. Pie Trainer's up to bat. Lloyd Warner is on first. Here is the pitch by Charlie Root with 1 down. It's a 1-0-5. They're still keeping an eye on Warner. He's trying to steal the base. God knows why. It's now 0-7-3. That's heading over to Charlie Grimm. Root deals. Hard line drive. Right at Grimm. Makes the catch. Trainer is out. Warner stays, couldn't move. Stays on first. And we have 2 down here in the top of the 8th inning. Due up is George Grantham. George Grantham is 2 for 3, pair of base hits. Last time he's had 2 base hits and flew out. Knocked in the second run for the Pirates. Here is the pitch. It's a 0-6-7. This Warner's going to try again. Yep, Warner's going to try again. He's got the lead. And he is going to get the steal. Warner's off, steals second very successfully. His first stolen base of the season. And the Pirates have a runner on second with a threat. Grantham is on. Grantham now can relax. Here's the pitch. 2 down. Warner's on second. It's a 6-4-1. They're trying to hit and run. Root delivers. Runner's off. And ball 4. Grantham looks frustrated. I think he want to get the pitch back. And throws to back. And Warner is out on a try on a stolen temp base. Let me catch that real quick on who threw the ball. Okay, that ball was on a walk. Warner was still trying to base. He is out 2-5. And that is it for the 8th inning. I was very surprised. Caught stealing on Lloyd Warner. Trying to hit and run. And of all the times I've played this game, it's the first time I've seen a caught stealing on a walk. At the end of 7.5 innings, we do have the Cubs up 3-2. Coming up for the Cubs will be Kyler, Hornsby, and Wilson again. And whoever my visitor is, I thank you much for watching the game. I appreciate it very much. Others will be watching later on, I hope. And coming due up is Kiki Kyler. Kiki Kyler is 0 for 3. He has scored one of the Cubs' runs. He's reached on errors twice so far this game. Here is the pitch to Kyler. It's a 2-1-5. Hard ground ball over towards Sheely. Sheely's makes the scarfs up, steps on the bag, and Kyler's out in the bottom of the 8th inning. On 3 unassisted. Right straight at Sheely, who's able to grab it. Roger Hornsby is up. He is 1 for 3. He has an RBI. He hit a double in the 6th inning, part of the two-run six for the Cubs. Here is the pitch. It is a 6.95. That's heading out towards Grantham. Hard line drive, and it drops in front. Grantham can't get to it in time, man. Hornsby's on with the second hit of the game. Hack Wilson's our man. He is 1 for 3. Also has an RBI. He knocked in Hornsby in the 6th inning. The 3rd run of the game for the Cubs. Hornsby's on first. Hack Wilson's at the plate. Here is the pitch. It's a 5.77. And Wilson walks. That is Dawson's first walk. One of the few walks given up today by both teams. Hornsby's on second. Wilson's on first with a walk. Coming to bat is Riley Stevenson. He is 0 for 2, and he also has a walk. And here is, we're going to see if we can get the attempt here. There is one away. We're going to see if we can try for the bunt, see if we can get them over. It's a 5.80. That is bunt over towards third, which is perfect. Hornsby will advance to third. Wilson will advance to second. And Stevenson's out with the sacrifice hit. Charlie Grimm is due up. And Charlie Grimm is intentionally walked to first base. They're going to try to see if they, I don't know why they did it. They didn't need to set up for the double play. There's already 2 down. They're trying to play it, set up for the force. What they're trying to do, Gonzo is up. He is 0 for 3. Flown out his last 2 times up the bat. This could always come back after you. Here is the pitch. It's a 4.38. And that is right. It could get worse. Hard line drive to Adams, and he makes the catch. He finally, of all the times to finally catch one, he gets it. And that is 3 down. No runs, 1 hit. The bases were left loaded. The Pirates on the play. It worked. And due up for bat is Sheely, Bartell, and Hargraves, the 6, 7, 8 hitters. We're at 3-2 game. Charlie Root is still on the mound for the Chicago Cubs. He is pitching a 7-hitter so far brilliantly. And here is the pitch to Sheely. It is a 9.27. That's heading out towards left. It's going to be a slider. Hard line drive. Gets past Stevenson for the base hit. And Sheely is on. And Root is finally tired. They are going to take him out of the ball game. And I need to see who played on that game then. In this one here, I'm almost looking at the same thing. Alright, I have the man. Coming in for the Chicago Cubs to pitch in the top of the 9th inning is Sheriff Blake, who actually relieved the game the first time up. This is how they played it back then. Sheriff Blake is our pitcher. Sheriff Blake in 1929, he went 14-13. He had 35 ball games, started 29 of them, so he did relieve in 6. Completed 13, 70 strikeouts, 103 walks. He does walk. ERA of 4.29. Has a rather high whip. He is in there. By the way, for real in the game, the Pittsburgh Pirates won this game 4-3. For real. Due up the bat is Dick Bartell. The fielders are going to be in to try to cut down for the double play. And here is the pitch to Bartell by Sheriff Blake. It's a 5-2-2. And Shealy's trying to get a stolen base out of it. They're trying for the hit and runs. An 8-3-7. That could be successful. That's heading out towards on Stevenson again. Nice sweep curve. Runners going. Hard line drive. Bartell has himself a single. Shealy's trying for third. Here's the throw. It's a 6-2-9. He is going to probably get it. And he does. Bartell's on. We have runners on first and third. Pirates are threatening in the top of the ninth inning. Hargraves is the batter. Bartell's at first. Blake is in trouble before he even start, even off his first one. Infield is in to try to take the play away from the plate. Here is the pitch to Hargraves. And no, they're going to try for the steal, and they're not going to get that kind of a lead. Blake has got lucky on that one. Here's the pitch. It's a 9-9-9. He did not get lucky. Hargraves is sending out to deep center. It's heading out towards the scoreboard. Hits the wall. He runs out of room. 3-run shot. And if any of the Digital Diamond people are going to listen to this game later on, this is why I like, one of the reasons why I like your game. Hargraves, who, for real, and I can look him up real quick, so hold on here. Hang on. Hargraves, for real, for the Pittsburgh Pirates, who went 0 for 4 in this game, by the way. In 1929, he managed to hit one home run the entire time. He had basically a 99.9% chance not to hit it, and he got it. A 3-run blast, and the Pirates are up 5-3 off the top of the ninth inning. This has turned into another CP special. Coach's bat is Dawson if he's going to bat. He now has the lead. He's at the plate. They're going to let him swing. Here's the pitch by Blake. It's a 7-6-4. And he walked him. Blake is now giving up basically a hit, a home run and a walk to the pitcher, Dawson. Catcher's bat is Sparky Adams. Blake looks like he does not have it today. There is still no out. Runner is on first. Here is the pitch to Sparky Adams. It's a 0-9-1. That's heading out to left field. Blake checks Dawson. Takes time. There goes Dawson. Deep fly ball. Stevens under it. Makes the catch. Adams is out. And Dawson heads back to first. Coming bat is Lloyd Warner. And here comes the manager. He has seen enough of Sheriff Blake. We'll see if we can find what we can do here for a pitcher. And we are going to bring in the pit. We are going to bring in. Charlie Root's out. That takes care of that. And we're going to bring in Ken Penner. Ken Penner will be coming in to pitch for the Chicago Cubs. We'll get his stats as soon as we're set here. He gets onto the mound. We'll give you his stats. Sprints out from the bullpen, which if everybody can see over here, if you see my cursor, that is the bullpen over there. And Ken Penner in 1929 got into 5 games, 2.84 ERA, struck out 3, walked 6. Here is the pitch to Warner. We have one down, runner on first. Penner's on the mound. Here is the swing. It's a 2-0-4. That's right to Penner. Nice little pitch, slider. Soft brown ball, backhand to his right, throws a grim for the out. The pitcher Dawson will advance to second. And Warner's out, 1-3. We have 2 down. Coming to bat is Paul Warner. He is 2 for 4. He is a threat. He also has a home run today. 1 RBI, 2 runs scored. We have a 5-3 Pittsburgh lead for anybody that's coming in. We just had a 3-run blast by the catcher, Charlie Hargraves, and here's the pitch to Paul Warner, 2-3-9. That's heading out towards Zach Wilson. Shallow fly ball. This time he squeezes it for the out. Then that is 3-away, but the damage has truly been done for the poor Chicago Cubs. Pittsburgh put up 3 runs on 3 hits, left a man on base. Again, a 3-run shot by Charlie Hargraves, who had a 99.99 chance to not get a home run, anything but, and he got it on the perfect 999 roll. Due up to bat is Penner, but we are going to bring in a pinch hitter for Penner. Cubs have plenty of them to use. And we're going to bring in the kid, Gabby Harnett, batted .273. Does have a little high probability for the strikeout. Unfortunately, there ain't much we can do about that, but he can hit the ball. So, let me take a look at it. Oh, no, Joe Dawson's a batter. Never mind. We're going to bring in Cliff Heathcote. Cliff Heathcote for the Chicago Cubs will be coming in to pinch hit for Penner. Cliff Heathcote for the Cubs in 1929 hit .312. That's why I brought him in. Does get his hits. And here is the pitch to Heathcote. Tough strikeout person, too. That's a 7.34. And sending out towards Lloyd Warner in center field. And nice shallow fly ball. Cliff Heathcote gets himself a base hit. He is on first with the base hit. Dawson is tired for the Pirates, but he's still out there. Heathcote is on first. And he's going to see if we can get a stolen base out of him. It's not going to make it. Oh, man. And Wood English is our batter. Here is the pitch on a hit and run try. It's a 0-8-0 of all the things to happen. Now they head out towards Grantham. And the runner is going. Shallow fly ball. Grantham squeezes for the out. English is out. He fires it back to first hard as he can, but Heathcote gets in on time, and we have one down. On a fly ball by Woody English, who basically went 1-4 today. Dawson is still out there. He is tired. He's hanging in there. He is breathing heavy. Clyde Beck's our batter. Heathcote's still on first. Here is the pitch. It is a 6-2-6. And the runner is off. Wild pitch. Hargrove almost made a great play, but the ball got by him in. Heathcote's on second on a wild pitch by Dawson. We have a runner on second base now. Wild pitch by Dawson. Hargraves couldn't get the ball in time. Beck is at the plate. Heathcote's at second base, and the Cubs are threatening. And here is the pitch to Beck. A 0-3-9. Dawson taking his time to pitch, and he struck him out. Dawson's first strikeout of the game. Cubs were thinking about trying something, but they changed their mind. It could have been a possible double play if it had happened on that pitch. Kiki Kyle is our batter. He is 0 for everything today. Last time he grounded out to Sheely. They could really use his bat this time. Here is the pitch to Kyler. 2 down in the bottom of the ninth inning. Here it goes. It's a 5-3-9. And Kyler walks. We have runners on first and second. The winning run is at the plate for the Chicago Cubs. And Roger Hornsby, who was 2 for 4 today. Last time up he hit a base hit. And with Roger on, who's a very controlled bat, here is the pitch on a hit and run. They're going to try it. A 0-8-1. That is not very good. And the runners are off. It's a strike 3. The game is over. And Dawson struck out the great Roger Hornsby to end the game. Final score, Pittsburgh 5, Chicago 3. Let's get the final analysis of the game here. A great, well-played game by both teams. Minor mistakes were made by both. Charlie Hargraves obviously is the hero of the game. And let's look at our pitching stats today. For the Pittsburgh Pirates, we'll look at him first. Burley Grimes pitched 6 innings. Gave up 3 runs, only 1 earned, walked 1 on 4 hits, but he gets the no D as he was pulled for a pinch hitter. Mr. Dawson, I believe, Dawson came in, pitched 2 2/3 innings, walked 3, struck out 1, gave up 2 hits, and I missed this one. Fusel came in for the save came in, threw the save, struck out Hornsby. On the bottom 8th, I apologize. He came in. I missed that. I apologize, guys. I would have brought that one up. Yep, and Fusel came in. I apologize, guys. For the Chicago Cubs, Charlie Root pitched his heart out, gave up 3 runs on 8 hits, struck out 4, walked 2. Sheriff Blake, though, came in, gave up the winning run on a home run by Hargraves. Walked 1, pitched 1/3 of an inning. That's all he could do. He did not have his stuff today. And Penner came in and finished out the game for the Chicago Cubs. For the Chicago Cubs batting, the only multiple hitter was Roger Hornsby. He went 2 for 5, had an RBI, scored a run. Charlie Root had a triple. Stevenson had the sacrifice hit. Ingles had the sacrifice fly, brought in a run. Stolen bases by both Kyler and Heathcote both. But the Cubs stranded 10 runners on base. Very poor running skills by the Cubs today. Too many runners left. The Pirates were out hitting the Cubs for the longest time. And for the Pittsburgh Pirates, multiple hitters. Paul Warner, Grantham, and Charlie Hargraves. Hargraves had a 3-run blast. Grantham brought one run in. Warner brought 1 in with his home run. Home runs were by Warner and Hargraves. Burley Grimes had the sacrifice hit. Lloyd Warner had the stolen base, and he got caught. Sparky Adams had 2 errors. Pie Trainer had 1. The Pirates left 7. On a very well-played game by the Pirates on opening day here at Wrigley Field. And the final score one more time is Pittsburgh 5 runs, 10 hits on 3 errors. Chicago Cubs 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. A very well-played game. Finished up in the top 9th inning by a 3-run shot. I thank anybody who's going to watch this later on. I duly appreciate it. For anybody who'll be watching later, please do enjoy. Again, if you like it, please let us know and enjoy. And please do make comments. I appreciate any and all comments. Again, thank you very much. I will be back on sometime Saturday. We'll see what we can do here. I'll come up with something for you guys. I did that one just for the stadium. The next game is also going to be a repeat. That's Pete Alexander versus Red Lucas, but there's a reason why I want to show you that one too. Okay? So anyway, everybody take care. I'll see you guys later on during the day. Thanks. Bye.